Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. Another day of triathlon training. Feels so good doing this again, day in, day out, documenting the journey. So it's lunchtime, run time. I'm feeling perhaps a little bit more tired than I was yesterday. Physically, I'm only about a quarter of a mile into my run. My legs are feeling that a little bit, so I'm just going to do between 40 and 45 minutes. Nice and steady, ticking off the volume, ticking off these little steady runs that all benefit the fitness, so they're not insignificant. On their own they are, but cumulatively they are not. So I'm just going to keep adding them in. I'm also conscious that I've got quite a hard bike session tonight. I don't feel like I can train hard like twice in one day, so easy run, hard ride is the plan for today. I'll leave the stats on screen for today's run, end the clip here. I'll see you on the bike tonight for a bit of a monster sesh. See you there. All right, today's just been a bit of one of those days. I've only just got home. It's about 6:30, 7:15, something like that. The motorway traffic was absolutely awful. However, I cannot just push training to one side. I need to get it done because this one has just been out for a run, haven't you?
Yeah.
Good little run?
Yeah, nice.
It's half an hour steady, was it? Something like that?
Yeah, half an hour steady.
Good
bit
work.
cold, bit dark, but it's done.
Got it done then, didn't you? Well done.
Thanks.
Good work. What's for tea tonight?
Oh, soba noodles.
Something that I can't even say.
Carrot and peas soba noodles or something like that.
We already hate some, don't we? Sounds... Oh, no, I'm joking. It should be fine. Elizabeth, I wanted to tell you about what I say today hasn't quite gone to plan. I went for a run at lunchtime to plan. Had a shower. Fine. Went to get dressed afterwards. What did I forget?
Pants.
Underwear. It does happen occasionally. I try to keep an emergency pair in a bag just in case I have an accident or if I forget them like today. Anyway, but I did have in my bag a spare pair of running tights. So I wore a pair of running long tights underneath my light chino trousers. So I was warm this afternoon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Like, didn't you? I was lunging all around the office. So I was feeling ready for anything. Anyway, I need to go and get on the bike. See you in a bit.
See ya.
Okay, so training session time. I don't want to make light of the fact that this is a tough day for me to get on the bike, and I take my hat off to people who get home and have kids to look after and other commitments in life. As life commitments go, I pretty much only work and train and spend time with Liz, so I know I'm pretty lucky at the best of times. Anyway, so it's 7 o'clock now. I need to get this training session done. Now, it is quite a hard session. It is a nice long warm-up and then 4 minutes at threshold into 4 minutes VO2 max, 4 minutes recovery through 3 times. Now, I like interval sessions that are 3 blocks because you do the first one, great. You do the second one, it might be quite tough, then you've only got 1 to go. So I feel like it's easy to get through, but that is a tough workout. Obviously, for the last couple of weeks, I haven't been documenting my training daily, but this has built up over the last couple of weeks. So last week, it was 5 minutes threshold into 3 minutes VO2. The week before, it was 6 minutes threshold into 2 minutes VO2. So as the weeks go on through the 7-day squad, we build up that intensity. It's not rocket science, it does work, but every week you're like, oh, this looks hard. Whereas if you said to me now, do what you did last week, I'd probably think, okay, fine, but you've got to keep pushing yourself, haven't you? Now, I said earlier that I'm a bit tired, so I have just knocked my threshold down a bit, down to 352. It's about 15 watts lower than what it was set on here. Whether it's accurate or not, I don't know, but I'm just looking at the numbers that it's going to ask me to do in this session. So 4 minutes at 330. Into 4 minutes at 385. I feel like that's manageable. On the last couple of chain gangs I've done, at the end of the chain gang we go up a long gradual climb up into Ripley, and I've done between 385 and 415 watts for about 4 minutes or so at the end of a workout. When I did this last week, I did 5 minutes at about 340 into 3 minutes at about 380, 385. So this is going to be hard and I might not hit those numbers, but it's a lot more realistic. If I set it at what it was at when I did 6 and 2 minutes, it was like 340 and 400. I know I can't do 400 watts for 4 minutes. After already being fatigued for 4 minutes 3 times, it's just not going to happen, especially with tired legs as they are today. But hoping to get through this. The hardest part's getting started. Come on, man, get on this bike. think the writing, as much as I didn't want to believe it, was on the wall before that session already. Frustrating, but you can't. I can't always be on it, and this is one of those days. So you can see what's happened, can't you? I started fine, did the 4 minutes at sweet spot, and then I just couldn't lift it at the end. My heart rate was really low, so I averaged about 330, I think, for that block. My highest heart rate was 143 beats a minute, and that just means that no, I'm not Lionel Sanders. I'm just really tired. I tried to then lift it for the second 4 minutes, and if anything, I started doing less power. It just seemed to be that tipping point. I was too hard, but I thought I don't want to sack it off and finish the ride there. I still felt okay doing lower power, so I just sat in zone 2 for the rest of the hour and finished it off. So yeah, I'm pretty happy to get an hour's ride done. What I will do is, because I haven't done myself too deep of a hole today, I will have an easier or no run tomorrow, and I will reattempt this tomorrow because I need to tick these sorts of sessions off. These ones are the ones that make a big difference in events, in races, in bike races, which I might still be doing some of next year. So I do need to do this sort of thing. I can't just sack it off and miss it. So yeah, we will see. Obviously you run out of days when you get to some point in the week, but I'm okay at the minute, so that's what I'm going to do. Happy to not do myself a big hole, but obviously disappointed to not finish it. But this is training, isn't it? I can't always do this. It's now 8:10. I need to get a shower, change, have tea, do this video, and get up and do it all again tomorrow. So yeah, it could be worse. It could be worse. That's it for today's video. I'm hoping it's pretty short and sharp, not me whinging on too long. Hope you can see. Obviously, some days it's up here, some days it's down there, but we keep going, don't we? Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 o'clock for some more triathlon training, and hopefully this session done a bit better. See you later.